Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play The Witcher 3. In the last episode, we did battle with an ancient Leshen, a creature that some of the locals here in this town wanted gone. We came back and we discovered that those same locals also decided to murder all the druids who were in the town for being in league with them. Although I have a hunch it was mostly done in order to gain control of the town and wrest it away from the druids who had been the leaders of it. We then played the game with Gwent, and before all that, we had attempted to solve a quest for a gentleman who was cursed. Someone put some sort of horrible, like a dead horse's head on a stake outside of his house with his son's name written on it. The gentleman doesn't know who could do such a thing because he doesn't have any enemies. And so we are now going to go back up there and see if we can't figure out who might have done this. We found a woman's shawl. That's a lot of deer. Maybe we can get a few kills really quick. Oh no, these aren't deer, these are mountain goats. These probably belong to someone.
Come on.
Right. Oh wait, hold on. 1 second, everyone. I actually want that quest enabled. That would be the Nithing.
Run, Roach.
What else happened? I think that's about it. In the episode before that, we got the current sword Divine that we are using. And I've upgraded a few pieces of my Griffin's gear. Really? I don't know if we can just... Alright, maybe Roach can climb down this. Nope. Alright, then. Stay there, Roach. We'll handle it from here. Alright, let's look around for someone we can talk to. Maybe, maybe they're inside this hut? Nope. Alright, well, we need to talk with everyone again anyway, if we can. So that gentleman doesn't have anything to say. And we can't do his quest. It's a Red Skull quest.
Hail to me. Welcome.
Thank you, sir. But you do not have any information for me. If I still can't find anyone, then
You heard? Me dad repelled like
this quest might simply be undoable for me.
Greetings, my fair. Greetings, Witcher.
Aye? What's it you need?
Any chance you know who wore this shawl?
Of course. Yona, our herbalist, lives there, in that hut. Oh, she'll be pleased you found it for her.
Yeah, real pleased.
She might not have done it. She might have just witnessed who did it. So, go on, miss. Pass me. You want to anyway. Yeah, just because it's her shawl doesn't mean she had anything to do with this. Wait, what's that guy doing?
Would you mind my kitties?
We'll chat another.
Found your shawl near Lothar's house by the knithing you put up there.
How did you know?
Had a hunch. Thanks for confirming it. You know Tjalva's got one foot in the grave.
Good. That bastard should never have been born. Me, I was to be Lothar's bride, but he cast me aside for that flounder. Getting his comeuppance now. Him and that whole ploughing family.
You'd kill a child out of jealousy? Are you serious?
Tis not jealousy, but dignity that matters here. 10 years we lived side by side. 10 years. I cooked for him, washed his breeches, shared me bed. And he abandoned me with nary a word. The whole village laughed. Stupid bint Yona let herself be had. No, I have not been had, nor have I forgot.
Want you to lift the curse. I mean it.
Fine, I'll do it. But I've my terms. Lothar's to renounce his son and come back to me.
I'll be sure to tell him. But I think we both know what his answer will be.
Well, the good news about this is I'm not gonna feel bad scribing her name on it. Not if this is her, not if this is her desired means of revenge. There's lots of other things you could do, you know, just be angry. There's no reason to put a curse on someone and have their child die. Wow. Man, the society out here is all sorts of backwards. No one talks to each other. Everyone just assumes the worst and just goes all out in an attempt to rid the world of the people who have wronged them. Good God. Whew. That sucks. All right, let's stop here. Thank you, Roach.
So, you know who placed the knifing?
Old friend of yours, Yona.
I might have guessed. Jealous bitch! Can't stand to see others happy. So, will she lift the curse?
Yeah, sure. All you gotta do is renounce your family and go back to her.
Nay, never! My wife, my son, I'd strip them of honor. Condemn them to poverty. You've got to break the spell, Witcher. Let her die!
Okay, so, oh, there's no third way. There's no third way. She went to the extreme revenge solution, and I can't abide by that. No.
You might deserve to be punished, but not this way. Fine, I'll do it.
Thanks be to the gods.
Don't bring the gods into it. This is between two human beings.
Alright, let's scribe her name on this.
Nice, Jenny.
Let's scribe her name onto this.
Jonna. May it be quick and painless.
So? Did it work?
It did. Your son should recover soon. And Yona will die.
Thanks, Witcher. 1,000 times over. My son's dearest of all to me. I couldn't abide it if he died. Your reward. Will you eat with us before moving onward?
No. Not in the mood.
If maybe she had cursed him, it's still that's still pretty bad. Like that's still actually really bad. But at least it's not his son, someone innocent who wasn't part of their fight or feud. Okay, so next, where to? I'm thinking I like to go up to Svorlag. So why don't we do that? I think we'll double back to Care Trolled, store the armor I've upgraded in the stash, and take one of these boats up there. And on the way, we can visit this question mark that I missed. And
So fast.
before we do anything else, let's also go to my quests. And I want... what was it called? Fighters Keepers. Since that will point me in the direction of the city I want to go in. The island I want to go to. We could take the fast travel, but I think for the first time, I would like to not do that. First trip to the first island, at the very least, we'll be sailing there.
I'll be a priestess when I grow up.
Oh, I think those are the racing folks. It's tempting to go and do some racing for a better saddle and blinders, since it seems like that's what we'll get as a reward. But, well, at the moment, I'm still in the mood to do more exploring and sailing, so we can do horseback riding when we get back here and aim to do the main quest. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, so at the end of the last video, I was talking about quarter ears in Gauntlet 2, and it only now occurs to me that, you know, if spending like $5 in quarters on a video game for an hour and a half worth of gameplay, at least back then when arcades were around, that I consider that to be a, by my standards now, I would consider that to be a good deal. When I was a real little kid, you know, like 8 or 9, well, $5 was not something I could earn, right? That would be allowance, which my parents didn't give us. We did what we did because it was expected and asked of us. But the I guess like sometimes if we got money for our birthday or something like that, we might have like $20 in our pocket from gifts from our parents or what have you. And hold on, we have some wolves. We have a lot of wolves. Ooh, careful, Roach. Ooh, good for you, Wolf. That wasn't bad. 5, 6 of them. Right, and I don't need what they have. Just leave it out here to rot. I said I don't need what they have. No, I said I don't. Alright, Roach, let's get on out. Alright, yeah, so that's pretty interesting in retrospect when I think about that. Huh. This whole... is that another wolf? It is. And I miss. Oh, that's not good. That's not good either. I'm heading down this way so I can visit the mark I have, which should be near the shore. Oh, here's a crossroads. I guess this is the way I go? What did I forget down here, I wonder? I thought I explored all this shore. Now let's find out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we explored all of this before. Alright, well, let's go ahead and kill ourselves some, oh. Some drowners. Let's also... Where's my black blood? Oh, it's a monster nest. I must have missed the nest when I was out here before. That would explain why the drowners are back. Two more spawning from the nest. Ult him. Just one of you left. You're not gonna do it. I don't think I'll die to one of you. Oops, wrong. We want that weapon out. All right, let's blow this up. After we take.
Are coming out of there. Best blow it up.
I wonder how many other Witchers actually blow up monster lairs for free. That's a level 18 drowned dead. Oop, wrong button again. And there is a body out here. Black magic doll. It's been a long time since we plucked one of them. How about the girl? I think there was something else slightly up the mountain. So I'm looking at, sorry, I'm reading my notes at the moment about the next thing I wanted to talk about. Okay, and the next thing was more about pay to win, which is not what Gauntlet 2 is, actually. So that was a mistake. But I've written this down, so I'm going to talk about it anyway. So Gauntlet 2 is one of those games that did not have an ending to it, to my knowledge at least. Right? Like a lot of the old games that you played in the arcade, the only thing that mattered was the high score, like in Pac-Man or Donkey Kong or games like that. So
Faster.
There were, and in most of these games, although you could earn extra lives, once you ran out of them, that was it. It was game over. We want to be up there. How do I get up there? Whoa! What the heck's happening? Sorry about this, everyone. 1 second. Oh, that's a drake. It's a wyvern, actually. Alright, so 1 second. So the first thing I'm going to need to do is get Grape Shot. Where are you, Grape Shot? Ooh, aren't you beautiful? Look at you. Oops, hurt myself there. He'll turn around and then we'll get him. Ooh! Or I'll miss. Good for him rearing up at the last second. A wyvern mugen. I think we already have a wyvern decoction though. Let's check on my food. I don't want meat. And what was he guarding up here? He must have had a nest. Oh, just a body. Master crafted racing saddle. I don't think that's better than what we currently have on Roach, though, is it? No, it's not. That's 55 stamina, and our current one is 70. Oh, apparently there's something else that got killed up here. Oh. The stuff I dropped, it's still there. Alright, let's re-drop you again. I don't want the alcohol. Alright, Roach, well, with those 2 question marks cleared out, I think our next step should be to the harbor. So let's do that. We will get ourselves a boat and head on up to a different island. If that island's equal, or more or less equal to our level, I may decide to explore all of it before I leave to go someplace else. I don't know if Roach can make that descent game map, so let's go down this way.
Hey-ya!
Okay, so what else was I talking about? Right, yeah, so there were a few games that let you continue from where you left off, but again, most of them would reset your score. like Street Fighter 2, right? Or some of the other early fighting games, like Samurai Showdown. You could continue as many times as you want, by as long as you kept putting quarters in, but your score would get reset every time that you would do so. You couldn't continue, because you basically, you messed up. Still, you could beat the game, and for quite a few of those games, at least especially when I was first learning them, I didn't care about a high score. I cared about, could I actually make it to the end? Could I learn the bosses or my enemies' patterns and react to them appropriately and so on?
Hey there.
I'm looking over, again, at other notes. So, I guess, yeah, so other games like that would be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right? Or Turtles in Time. Even, I think, D&D The Tower of Doom? Is that what it was called? The 4-player D&D game that was in the arcade, which was amazing, by the way. Still, I think my favorite 4-player game ever was that one. As a small tangent, I could actually beat that game on 1 quarter with the cleric. Six the Snakes was amazing. And the snakes could actually damage the Lich at the very end of it. So I would be able to make the entire trip from beginning to end without dying once, and kill the Lich. That was whoo, that was fun. Nothing like playing one of those games for an hour on 1 quarter. That was fun. Though to be fair, I much preferred playing the game with multiple people. When more people played the game got harder because it added more creatures to it, but funner because you would all work together. So I don't think I won a multiplayer game of that once. Like, I'm sorry, I'm kind of messing up the words I'm supposed to be saying. I do not think whenever I played the game multiplayer, I was able to beat it on 1 quarter. I think at least it ended up being $1 at that point. That's one of the few games I keep thinking about recording one time. It would just be a one-off. And I also do not think there's any way I would be able to win on 1 quarter after not having played that game for years. But I think that game's out on Steam. Actually, I think I might own it on Steam. I think I bought it the moment I saw it out there. So what else is there? Yeah, so Gauntlet 2 lets you pick up where you left off. And your score doesn't get decreased, but your high score, the score that gets put in to the game, the score you're going to be able to associate your name with at the very end, that is divided by the number of quarters that you put in, or the amount of times that you continued, basically. Actually, I think that's an appropriate thing to say, because if the owner of the arcade charged 50 cents for a game of Gauntlet for 750 life, well, that's pretty mean. But if they did that, then I guess it's per continue. And I think overall, I do really enjoy games that limit your ability to pay to win. I much prefer games when, like, one of the reasons why, I think I talked about this briefly, one of the reasons why I don't want to record, or rather, that's the wrong thing to say, one of my hesitations in recording a game of, let's say, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with me and my friends playing, is because I know that they're just going to slam as many continues into the game as possible. They're going to start with, like, 60 lives. And that's fine, that's all well and good for hanging out with your friends. But it's not, I think, entertaining to watch a YouTube video with that. Maybe it is. Well, okay. It is, depending upon the amount of, like, let's say, trash talking that goes on. And maybe there's like a competition. Oh, I'm not stopping for it. I'm not stopping for it. We're gonna keep going. Yes, that could be better loot, but no, I don't want to have to kill the harpies. Oh, I do. Come on. Let's turn around and go back. Fine. We'll search this one. If this one's just all garbage loot, then this will be the last one I search for a while. So I'm going to need... 1 second. That's probably good. Well, that was lucky. We were sitting down and she missed us. So I'm going to want... Take a killer whale. And our crossbow is... We are much more efficient underwater. Let's go up and get some breath. They can scream all they want. We have another one in the water now. We need to get down a bit. There's another one right in front of us. Missed. Got her. I see some meteorite ore. That's nice to see. We might need more of that for better weapons. Okay, yeah, it's just all random stuff. By random stuff, I mean stuff we didn't really need to stop for. It's okay. We're not stopping. Thank you, ladies. I was just thinking how much fun it would be if we had like a ballista on our boat, but then that would turn this area at least into a Zelda Wind Waker. Okay, so back to this. So yeah, so when it comes to multiple whales this time. When it comes to games that I record for my YouTube channel, I think you guys want to watch games where I have to struggle. Like if it's obvious that there's no lose condition for me, is that really fun? That fun to watch? I guess it could be if I make it entertaining for me to talk to you guys, or if I can find things that are interesting to listen to, or I can joke around with you guys, right? Like there's got to be hundreds of thousands of YouTubers who do Let's Plays who are much funnier than me, and or can constantly think of interesting things to talk about in these games. And I struggle sometimes to even think of a topic. In fact, right in front of me, I've got sorry for how loud that might have been. I have a paper written down to help me think, track what I'm supposed to talk about, since I'm not good at winging it for these games. So, but anyway, because I'm not one of those channels, and because I don't think I'm good enough at that sort of thing, I don't think you guys would enjoy me recording a game where there was no limit on the amount of deaths that would occur for me and my friends. There might be some trash talking in the game that could possibly make it interesting to watch, or fun. Actually, maybe that would do it. But I'd have to watch the replay afterwards to make sure I would find it suitable to upload. By that, I just mean if I liked it enough, then probably you guys would as well. Okay, and we were heading in the correct direction. There's been a few videos, even of The Witcher 3, that I reshot from the beginning after recording it for like an hour or so. It was just no good. The last video, I almost decided to redo. I didn't think it was that... How can I describe it? But when I was talking about topics, I seemed to be all over the place. I seemed to be like I didn't have any direction. And I don't like knowing that's the case. I feel like I'm letting you guys down in that case. But the combat was interesting, and I liked having on screen my questioning if Garrett could actually smell a single scent, only to have that answered, and my correctly guessing it was a Leshen that was the problem. So I was like, I'm gonna keep those because holy crap, that was good detective work on my part. Alright, Geralt, thank you. And we have made it to the dock. Alright, let's see. Spikerud. Alright. God, I hope I'm saying that correctly. I know I'm not. I'm so uncultured. Hello, sir.
I advise you not to look for trouble, because you'll find me.
Oh, there's a blacksmith right here. That's good to see. We can vendor some of the garbage we just picked up. I have a hunch that if we do want better swords made and not found, we're going to have to go back to Novigrad and finish the quest for the elf, Hattori.
your type a mile away.
You heard? Your dad repair like you just for a day?
I know what I'm saying. Tight arse innkeep waters the wine.
What brings it to me?
Wouldn't mind a look at your wares.
Alright, let's see what we picked up first off. Eternal Fire Executioner's Armor. 444 more life, decent resistances. I may try that on. Nilfgaardian Armor. Lots of resistances, but this we're just going to vendor. That's worth a lot of money, so yeah, we're just going to... It's also only level 10, so let's sell this. I don't need the hunting gloves. Quen Sun Intensity, huh? I may want these. We lose a little bit of armor? Nah, we'll vendor these too. Now this though, I want to see what we look like with that on. Can I repair that? And what is he selling? Lots of stuff I can't use yet. That's good. That means it's slightly higher level, I think. Yep, level 22. But I'm not willing to spend $1,000 for a weapon that only does like +4 damage. We'll be fine with what we've got, especially because we have still the cat gear. I think the cat weapon's waiting for us. Just looking at the weapons, what level they are. Level 46. Pointless for us buying that. That's like a lifetime away. Let's take this one. 2 random attributes. And that was basically everything we sold to him. Oh, I forgot to stop by the stash and drop that stuff off. Is he buying anything else I've got? He is buying the saddles. Let's just vendor these to get rid of them. I think mine's better. Okay, that's more like it. Almost 100 pounds of weight recovered. Oh, he's selling cured draconid leather. We'll need some of that later. It's difficult to make that stuff. I am, though, interested in buying some feathers, as long as I see them here. And I saw he can play Gwent, everyone, so let's go ahead and do that.
In the mood for some diversion. A game of Gwent would be best.
Now, I thought there was a Skellige deck. I guess there isn't, or maybe it's added in one of the other DLCs we haven't been to yet. So, let's go back to our Scoia'tael deck, and I think we'll try this one again. He can go first. Scorch, Commander's Horn. That makes up for the fact that so, his special ability is that he cancels our leader's special ability. So, there's no active ability on him, but now there's no active ability on me. So I'm glad to see the Commander's Horn. Now, I'm pretty content with what I've got. But the only thing I can think of is dropping some of the defenders in hopes for another gold card. More cards for him, more chance of a victory for us. Do I even need to play another card? I don't think so. That's good. We'll end our turn. Let's see if he decides he wants to win the round. And he does. And he's confident he can win again. Ooh, and he will at this rate. Interesting. Wow, this guy's going to be really tricky to defeat. I still need a little more strength if I'm going to beat him, and I need to try. Can I make him maybe stop playing cards? Let's see. I kind of want him feeling a little overconfident, so I'm going to keep playing cards. I'm not going to give up this round. I want to see what he does. I know he's got that dragon in his hand, so I don't want anything played on the melee line. I can drop him down to 36 at a moment's notice. I'd like to know if he has another one of these cards. If he does, he plays that card. Scorch will take out both of them. I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay. I don't think he has. So I don't think he's got something better than that. I don't think he has another great, fantastic archer. Now we Scorch. And we win this round. Oh, interesting. I don't get to choose where that goes, though. Okay. And we won! Holy crap! And we had one unit left to play. That was a tough game. $10 crowns received, and a ghoul. Nice. A monster card. Oops, I went to the wrong thing, so I want to go to my Gwent deck. Five more monsters needed. Though I think that is going to be rather weak. Our monster deck is not going to be the strongest at all.
Go back whence you came.
I'm surprised they don't attack me.
Yeah, like you just were dead.
Anyway, so where are we going? Okay, no problem. We go south here. And I'm not going to talk for a little bit, everyone, about random stuff, because we have a notice board up ahead. I'm also looking forward to see how we look with this haircut once we have a full-grown beard going on us. Which is why I've kept it so far.
Your boat spring a leak as well?
It did, actually. We were attacked. Stars bode ill. Diviner Yort read a warning in the stars. Dark times are coming. Every son and daughter of Clan Brockvar should give offerings to Freya and ask for her aid. Whoever does not fulfill this duty will be flogged on Jarl Ulderlich's orders. Warning to the menfolk. I'm warning all our village's menfolk that if I hear another one whistling or shouting comments about my looks, I'll punch him in the gob so hard he won't be able to whistle till next winter. Fiola. On our warriors' return. Our longships are due to return in the coming days. Scouts have brought word of the raid's success. Be ready to honor our clan's heroes. Olderlich. The enemy never sleeps. Our guards have warned us of spies from Nilfgaard and northern kingdoms in our midst. Drag anyone acting suspicious to the Jarl. Need men for a raid. I'm Ardvag, known as the Headhunter, and I'm looking for brave warriors for a raid against Nilfgaard. Successful candidates must have raiding experience and a good grasp of close combat. Why raid with me? You will either return with loads of loot, or else skalds will sing of your heroic death. Contract, Nil's disappearance. To anyone who might know anything, Nil's from our village, he's disappeared. It's been many a day now, and he's still nowheres to be seen. So if you know what's become of him, don't keep it to yourself. Come see me and let me know, even if the truth's grim and dark. For my sister Britt, who was his betrothed, she's going out of her mind with worry, crying seas of tears and such. I swear to Hemdall, whoever brings me news will get an honorable reward.
But damn the dogs, you don't look like one to haggle.
I am one to play cards, though.
Don't know that I'm gonna buy anything, but I sure wouldn't mind a few rounds of Gwent.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, still can't play the monster deck. So I had fun with the Scoia'tael deck. What do you guys think? Do it again? How many gold cards do I have again? 5. Oh, and I can't take any... Well, I can take them out if I put another card in. No, not yet. Let's leave her in. Oh, crap! I have Northern Realms selected. This is not at all the deck I wanted to use. Okay, well, it's way too late now. So I'm not going to need 2 Biting Frosts, so let's discard one of them. And we'll drop the PFI. He is going to play Dijkstra, which I'm fine with, because I'll play him right back again. Yeah, we've only got one other dwarf, which is why they're not in my deck yet. Good. I have the two... I call it banding, but whatever the special ability of these are. So that's very easy to defeat. First off, we can lower their strength by down to 5 up there. So let's play a Biting Frost. We can play our Vernon Roach. And then I just need 1 more point of damage, so let's play this guy. Since I don't trust us to win on a coin flip. And now we'll draw another card. And it's Ciri. That's awesome. And we're going first. He's going to take back out, yep, Dijkstra. That kind of really works for me, though, because we have Dandelion in our hand. We could probably use Yennefer to pull Dijkstra out of our deck next turn if I'm desperate for more cards as well. So let's... Oh, we could... Oh, she's also a recovery. I don't have any way to get rid of a torrential downpour, though. Let's start using some siege and see if we can make her use one if she's got one. She's got a Scorch. She's going to use it after I play Dandelion. Or I heavily suspect she will. There, good. Okay. I was hoping to see that now. Because next turn, I plan to use my own special ability. Do I try to make her use another card? I don't think she'll have another Torrential Downpour, and even if she does, she won't use it. Let's end the round, and we'll throw this one to her. It's going to be a bit tricky if I do want to use Dijkstra. Let's not use him right away. This will tell us right away if we're gonna have an easy time at this or not. Because if she plays another Torrential Downpour, that's really super bad for us. We're gonna lose it in that case. I'm gonna hold off playing our Fog until I see if she... I want to make sure she gets down in cards because I want to see if she has a clear weather card. I could use 2 more cards. Let's use Yennefer. And we'll give him Dijkstra. Oof, lots and lots of little pluses on his side. We're up 1 card though from him, but we do have 2 weather cards in our hand. We also do have our special ability still, though. And she wasn't able to win. Just curious about what our final score is going to be when we use all the rest of our cards. 124. Oof, that's amazing. And we take away all of his ranged, really lowering his attack strength. Well, not all his ranged. She's immune. But that was really nice. Yeah, I think I played that really well. Crowns and another ghoul. All right, I guess this is the monster. These people have little ghouls up here, and ghouls are pretty useless. Only 1 strength, but still, they're letting me get closer to using the monster deck.
God damn the dogs! You don't look like one to haggle.
Show me what you got, and we'll see.
Heroes of Skellige, Sove. Heroes of Skellige, Tyr. We'll buy one of these books. We'll see if it unlocks anything for us. It did something for us.
You of Clan Brockvar?
True and blue, bred and born.
Think I found something might belong to you and your kin. Cargo from a longship that wrecked north of Ard-Skellig.
Ach, the Heimdall's Wrath must be. Sailed out to raid the continent's coast. Must be a month now, never came back. But listen, you happen across a sword among the wreckage. Decorated, ornate. Belonged to the captain. His kin would surely want it back.
Yeah, I found it. Glad to give it back, provided the finder's fee is fair.
Naturally. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Thanks. Hurry, and you might be able to recover the rest of the cargo.
We'll do just that. I've folk to round up, but thanks for bringing the news to us.
Don't mention it. So long.
Nice, 6 experience points for that. 55 crowns. Not much of a finder's fee, but whatever. The experience is, for the most part, why I took it. Plus, it gave me an excuse to come out here and see what this town's about. So, speaking of what the town is about, let's look about the town. I think we'll head up here first. Hello, Roach. Exactly where I left you. Alright, yeah, let's head up and investigate the other one of 2. I guess there's this main village, town, and there's one more village to the south and a small structure of some sort up north.
It is an honor to host on Fate's daughter.
She come for a reason?
Hankering for some trotters, eh?
I don't know. Must have a matter.
Okay, everyone. So, as I'm running around up here...
Come on now.
1 second. Is there anything special about that little hut? It's kind of out of the way.
Slow now.
Be right back, Roach. Locked. So, here's something special about it. That's the owner decides he doesn't want any witchers to investigate the potential of something secret lying in wait in there. So, back to Gauntlet 2. Something that impressed me when I was playing the game was there are still some... How can I describe it? Oh, 1 second. Where am I? Oh, this is where I want to be. Let's go, Roach. Can you climb up this? It doesn't look very horse safe. It's not. We'd have to...
Run, Roach.
Yep, this is how Geralt leads the horse upstairs. Oh!
Not so fast, Roach.
We can go this way, maybe?
Hey there.
I think we'll have to walk it from here. Oh, this place is abandoned as well.
Damn. Something seriously wrong here. Fresh footprints. Could be Ceres's.
Oh, is Ceres up here? Sorry, I'm in serious mode now. Something isn't right with this place. It could be the dripping black ichor from the ceilings that are cluing me into this. I think we're going to first off drink some white honey so I can use some new decoctions. And I think we will take the Katakan for extra crit. And the Wraith so I can gain a shield if I take lots of damage. For potions, go with this at the moment.
Ceres. Passed out. Gotta get her out of here.
What happened? Where am I? Oh, my head. Pain's just awful.
Got hit with something heavy.
Geralt? Why are you here?
Came to look for you. Croc's worried. Taking you home.
I won't go until I help Ulrich.
The sword! Where's the sword? I've got to go back!
You're not going anywhere. I carried you out of there a moment ago, half dead.
I have to!
You have to tell me what's going on. Why'd you go in there?
I wanted to help Ulrich.
Sure, he was acting strangely, but I don't see how your stroll through a haunted house will help him.
It would have, if I'd only found the sword.
There's something I am sincerely missing here. It's like we've jumped ahead in the plot. I feel like we've skipped something important to lead us here, but we're here now.
So what's this sword all about?
It's Brokvar, the ancestral sword of Udalric's clan. I needed to lift the curse that holds Udalric.
A curse?
Long story. Years ago, Udalric and his little brother butted heads over the sword. As custom has it, the clan's sword should go to the firstborn son, Udalric. But his father gave Brokvar to his little brother, Aki.
Serious insult in these lands.
Serious enough for Udalric to break a sacred law here in Skellige. He openly questioned his father's decision.
Guessing the old Jarl couldn't let it pass.
They chained Udalric to a pile, up to his waist in the sea. Spent 3 days like that. When his punishment ended, he and Aki sailed out to fish.
Got a feeling this trip didn't end happily.
Your feeling's right. There was an accident. A storm broke out and Aki fell overboard. Udalric had his hands full with the sails. Didn't hear his brother until it was too late.
Didn't hear, or didn't want to hear?
Some folk on the isle had the same doubt, but none would mention it aloud.
What do you think? Did Udalric kill Aki?
I don't want to jump to any conclusions, but I do think whatever happened at sea that day, well, it's affecting Udalric right now, powerfully so, and it could have something to do with that sword.
What did you plan to do with the sword?
I thought Aki's ghost would want it back.
The brother's ghost?
Long as I remember, folk have said Udalric's the chosen one, the one the gods speak to. I believed it once, but now, considering certain things, I think he's just haunted. And it's his dead brother that's haunting him.
I was about to ask where she's getting all this ideas, where these ideas are coming from.
Daring theory. Not breaking any of your laws just by thinking it.
Don't care. I don't believe it's the gods talking. Have you seen him? He's covered in scars.
Thought he earned those in battle.
If you call the strife in his heart and head a battle, I've asked him about it. He said the voices command him to hurt himself for the glory of the gods. I think not. It's not the gods, it's Aki.
So you believe Aki's getting his revenge, because Udalric let him die?
I've talked to Yort. He swears Udalric didn't start hearing voices till after Aki's death. And I don't think Yort's mistaken. He knew both those boys from the cradle. I think we've to give Brokvar to Aki, and he'll leave Udalric alone.
Not a bad idea, on condition it's a ghost we're dealing with. But something doesn't add up.
What's that?
Aki drowned at sea, said so yourself. But the ghost haunts this house.
Aki and Udalric both lived here. Maybe that's why. Thanks for your help, Geralt. But I've got to get the sword.
Out of the question. I'll get it.
Really? Thanks. So I can go see Udalric?
No chance. You're weak. Might pass out again along the way. Wait here, we'll go together.
Okay, we did have this sword, this quest, possession, but I didn't think it would lead us here. I was just passing this way to explore the question mark. Okay, now we have a ghost to deal with. I guess we'll do this and then we'll call it a session. So, first, do we have a journal entry from the future to help us against this ghost? No. I think we should meditate every... Oh, we'll try it with what we've got. It's probably similar to the other ghosts that we have fought in the past. Where could he be hiding? Oh! The sword might be actually in something. So I guess we'll start looting everything we see in the attempt. Oh! Maybe we need a key. Ah. That wasn't glowing before, so I think it materialized after we saved Ceres. Do we... I don't suppose our lantern will reveal anything, will it? Probably not. No. Okay.
this about?
There is a ghost down here. It didn't decide to attack us. That looked more like a demon than a ghost to me. Oh, did she go back? No, she's out front. Okay.
So, did you find the sword?
I found it. Let's go.
After you, then. You and my dad, you were mates once, right?
Hope we still are.
But, well, I heard you fell out of or something. Or someone.
Talking about that story with Yennefer? Long time ago, that. In fact, that was before Croc met the woman who'd be your mother.
That you and Yennefer had already met?
Things were never cut and dried with Yen.
What is it about her? What is it that draws you?
Dunno. Maybe, it's 'cause I've never chosen comfort and ease. The calm and the quiet.
Feeling any better?
Yes. Yep, much better. Thank you. The colonoscopy was successful.
I could have married a continental man.
Hey, Ruva, what do you say we go hunt the cave monster? You're daft. Even grown-ups fear him. Exactly. So, what if we took its head and brought it back? Can you imagine?
Thought we might learn actually a special something about what monster that was or where it was located, but we did not.
Where's Yennefer?
Don't know. Why do you ask?
I just wonder why she let you come here alone.
What do you mean, let me?
Nothing. Not a thing. Just got the impression she doesn't like to let you out of her sight. Look, there they are.
Horridly bright out here. Stings the eyes.
The fresh air will do you good.
The gods won't be pleased.
Jarl, our guests, remember.
What happened to your hand?
I sacrificed it to the gods.
Forgive him, Jarl. Geralt's got more to learn about our customs. We're close to the gods in Skellige, and the chummier you are, the greater the offering you make. It's our belief that the greatest thing a man can offer is his pain, his suffering, the pure sacrifice.
To hear the gods is a gift, not a sacrifice.
These voices you hear.
The gods, their voices.
More likely this is somehow related to your dead brother.
I told Geralt of Aki. We concluded that...
That the gods are angry at you, yet he's the reason. That's why you have to apologize. To Aki himself.
I didn't want to. Aki fell in the water. The gods will be angry.
Angry you want to make peace with your brother? Are the gods of Skellige that cruel?
They are that just.
Justice demands you return to the dead what is rightly theirs.
What would you have me do?
Remember where Aki fell in the water?
Near the Isle's eastern end, by the mouth of the bay. Current had swept us towards Ullula's Needle.
It's a dangerous spot. Treacherous eddies swallow a handful of sailors each year.
We need to sail there. Aki's ghost won't rest until Brokvar's returned to his remains.
No. No, no, no. The gods, they'll be angry. I feel it.
Fear not, Jarl. The gods love you, and they loved Aki. Surely they want this.
Well, maybe I can sail there. The sword should be returned. That's what matters. Makes no difference by whose hand. What do I look for? Did Aki have anything that'll help me recognize him? Something he was wearing that could survive all this time underwater?
Aye. Our clan ring.
That ought to be enough. I'm off.
Dandies come a strutting, then we gotta drag their corpses out of the inn.
Well,
We serve her who is virgin mother.
I got the impression now that we should have come up to him first, instead of going exploring. It's not too far away. Let's go ahead and do this now. I think we've been playing for just about an hour also. And our boat's right here, so we can go get our boat and sail over there. And next episode, I guess we'll explore more of this island and get... I'd like to explore all of it if I could. And then when that's done, I think we'll go and visit Yennefer and advance the main quest line a little bit.
No such thing as bad ships or bad weather. Only worthless fucking sailors.
No, there is definitely both of those things. You can make a boat pretty poorly, and the weather, it could be extremely dangerous, and you don't want to be out in it. Should we... I guess we'll hit up the blacksmith really quick to get our weapons sharpened. Oh, we leveled as well, didn't we? So let's do that. So, oh! I don't like the front at all. Yeah, I don't like the front at all. I might like it with a different pair of pants, but this is a bit ridiculous looking. So, 80 bucks repaired, and I'm just going to vendor it right here. Oh, actually, I can't. The blacksmith's not for sale at the moment. He's not accepting. Maybe he is.
What brings it to me?
He wasn't on the mini-map.
Need something crafted. Farewell.
Too many things up here. All right. So we're so close to the question mark, everyone, that by the time I begin talking about something else, it's going to be time to stop. So we'll just head out here. So I really like the creepy house. That was pretty awesome. I love the ichor falling out of the roof. Reminds me of the black the welding goo. Is that what it was called? From the WoW. In the game Soma. Same sound effect too, that disgusting splatter of it hitting the ground. That's really nice. I like that. I like that a lot. Yes! Made the jump. Oh hey! And the boat's fully repaired all of a sudden. Wonderful. Just had to wait till the boat to heal itself, that's all. Just needed some band-aids, I suppose. Or the cut wasn't that deep. Guess we're going with that. Okay. I guess it's gonna be... Is it gonna be out in the island, do you think? Ooh, actually, that drowner's probably blocking it. Oh, I wonder... Oh, there's actually a few drowners. Okay. Let's park you here, boat. Hidden treasure. Well, I see something sparkling, so we're going there first. In the absolutely icy cold water. It's a good thing Geralt is immune to that sort of effect. A note, a key with a ring attached, and an apple. The crooked mast marks the spot, but not just any fool can find the treasure. What do you think? It points out in that direction? I think so. Or maybe that's it there? That question mark instead? But we're here for this other quest. Which I'm walking in the wrong direction for. Actually, let's kill this drowner as well while we're here. Alright, sorry about that, boat. We need you after all. I thought it was right here, but it's a little further ahead, and it looks like we're gonna have to go swimming for it. So pretty. I absolutely adore the visuals for this game. The sunsets are amazing. Alright, let's do it. So we go out around the island and just a little south. We'll drink a killer whale. Our boat's damaged again. Wasn't damaged before.
Must be the place.
Okay, so let's start by drinking the last killer whale. And of course, there are sirens down here. I take it we placed the sword and we also took the ring.
Can't help wondering what that accomplished, if anything. Time to see Udalric.
I too am curious what that did. Let's go back and check on it. Check on Udalric, and then we'll call the session. He's not that far away after all. In a second, taking a screenshot of that. I like how different this area is to Velen, where we spent most of our time. I love the idea of being out here on the sea. Okay. There we go, brakes on. Boat brakes. And back up there we go. That was actually kind of easy. A little too easy. Always makes me... Everything about this game, I suspect, like, there's some twist to it at all times. So... Maybe he just stubbed his toe? And that's not related to what we just did at all?
We serve her who is virgin, mother, and crone.
Oh, Melitili. No one out here seems to be worried about this.
Why'd you do it?
What is this?
Udalric. The voice has commanded him to poke out his eye.
What? Why'd you do it?
Such was the will of the gods. A sacrifice for Aki.
What did the gods want? Exactly. Do you remember? What did they tell you?
They were angry. A voice said, "You vile wretch, you didn't help Aki, and now you failed to sail out to beg his forgiveness. Poke out your eye, suffer, and regret the evil you've wrought."
When did the gods speak to you? Right after I left?
Shortly after. Sleep came over me, so I lay down. 'Twas then they revealed their will to me.
You always asleep when they speak to you?
Always.
What do you see then? Do they try to summon you anywhere specific?
My old home. They command me to light torches, then speak from the shadows.
The gods ever show you their form, or are they always just a shadow?
Once, I steeled myself, gathered my courage, and in my dream made my torch burn bright. I saw a hazy figure sitting in shadow then.
The gods speak from the shadows, you said. Is that why you don't allow any lights in here?
In my dreams. At times I see their form, when the torches burn bright.
To see the gods is a great honor. Maybe with more light in your house, you'd see them when you're awake as well.
Lesser men are unworthy. They cannot gaze upon their faces.
The gods always demand you offer them your suffering?
Only that pleases them, so they ask for more and more.
I returned the sword, but nothing's changed. It's not his brother's ghost that haunts him, tortures him.
What's wrong with him?
Can we talk somewhere in private?
The guest room. Come. Well, know what it is?
It's a Heim, a post-conjunction creature, very rare and very dangerous. It latches on to men who commit vile deeds. It feeds on their pain for years, fueling their guilty conscience. In the end, Heims force their victims to mutilate themselves.
Sounds unpleasant. Any way to defeat it?
Two methods that work. In theory. Witcher's bestiaries say you have to spend a night in the Heim's lair, with the affected individual.
The haunted house, you mean? It's hardly cozy, but I wager you've slept in worse conditions.
It's not about sleeping. You've got to draw the Heim out. It has to emerge from the shadows, show itself. Can't hurt it otherwise.
And it's sure to give as good as it gets.
You've seen Udalric. It won't be an easy fight.
What's this other way?
They say a Heim can be tricked. You have to pretend to do something horrible. Then it'll move on to you as its new victim. When it realizes it's been tricked, it'll be forced to leave.
Great. Let's try it.
Don't know anyone who's pulled it off.
Maybe no one's thought up a trick that was good enough. I know you're doubtful, but we should at least try to find a way to trick the Heim.
Might not be as simple as it seems. Besides, neither method's perfect.
What do you mean?
Ooh, sure. We might end up killing Udalric. And or we might find it impossible to trick it.
Udalric might not survive an entire night in the Heim's lair.
You think the Heim... Would it try to kill Udalric?
No, that would mean losing its host. But Udalric could just... expire. He's weak, and the house will summon painful memories. Whereas to the Heim, that'll be an opportunity. The more pain the Heim causes Udalric, the stronger it'll grow.
And the more dangerous it will be to you. And what about the other method?
The Heim's a demon, and demons are notoriously hard to fool. Plus, the trickster can't know it's a trick.
What?
The Heim attacks those who have a guilty conscience, truly believe they committed a foul deed. The Heim strengthens their regret and feeds on it. Meaning, if the new host doesn't feel true sorrow, the Heim will sense that.
Yes. So, for this to work, if either of us has an idea, we can't tell the other one about it.
Exactly.
Both methods seem risky, but I still think we should try the trick.
Don't know that I'm convinced.
Just please don't tell me you have to consult Yennefer on such things as well. If we fail to think of anything, we can always try the Witcher's way.
I think she's jealous of us and Yennefer.
Trying the trick can't hurt.
Good decision.
Haunted house. The Heim's lair. Only place where anything like this could work.
After you, then.
Meet you there. Got something to tend to on the way.
Fine. See you.
That something is going to be me saving the game and doing this in the next episode. So everyone, thank you for watching. Oh, before I forget, we should also level ourselves. And we have another slot, so I can finally, I feel like we can take a new ability. Really quick, all of these are completely leveled. So it should be some new ability I can put more points in. So a green, a blue, or a red, not a passive ability. Not to start, at least. You gain more life while it's in effect. Plus 30. I don't think plus 30 damage is going to be enough to warrant taking that. But there are 5 ranks, so I guess that goes up significantly with each rank. Like 30% maybe each rank you put in it. Oh, nice. We could have some damage resistance against creatures that we fight. I don't really need the healing. We have plenty of... whatchamacallit? Bees... I was about to say beeswax. That's not what it is. Honeycomb. Oh, I guess... No, we can't take these yet. We need... 20 points in green to unlock that slot. We have 10 points here. I have 13 here. Realistically, it's going to be red. I end up getting another unlock in. Another row unlocked in. That's not going to work very well. I don't like it being toxified. We don't really have very many counterattacks to worry about. Oh, we could use maybe the steady aim. That would work similar to the crossbows effect. But that would only give me 11. Oh, we could have more slowing on our crossbow. That would be useful. I've not ever paid attention to adrenaline points whatsoever, so I don't think I care about them very much, even if they've been helping us. I tend not to notice. Guess we could take precise blows or strength training. What's waiting for me down here? Crossbow critical hit strike. 5%. I have to read about what adrenaline points actually do at some point. I've played all these videos and I don't remember what I need. Gain more life. I'm not going to care about that. I can do more damage with my bombs, but I don't use bombs every single battle. Protective coating could be really useful. Because I'm always using oils automatically now with that one mod. Let's grab protective coating. We'll continue down the... Oh... Sure. Sure. Let's grab protective coating. Because what's down here? That could be... Well, I don't really care about blade charges anymore because the mod will just make sure that my oils are always applied. Ooh, that could be useful. We could keep some potions in effect permanently with that. That could be used. Yeah, you know what? I would like to keep improving the green. Let's go ahead and take protective coating. And what we'll do is we'll bump this down here. And then we'll put this up here. Because that will add to this green one, giving us even more vitality. So that was a good idea anyway. Now we have 3 greens, 3 blues, and 3 reds. And in another 4 levels, we'll get this unlocked, which means this will have just finished. Okay, everyone, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.